Hi, let me tell you my story. It begins in 1990 in the small green city of Chandigarh in northern India. I grew up a typical 90s kid, around 90s music, watching 90s Bollywood movies, and ever since they re-released the Star Wars trilogy, I always wanted to be a Jedi. A lot of my childhood is archived on footage thanks to my dad who was vlogging on his handycam before vlogging even became a thing, and my mom who would painstakingly and single-handedly edit all the footage on a VCR. I also think that's where I got my knack for storytelling. Like any typical Desi kid, my idea of success back then was scoring good in school, and I did. But at the same time, I was also very shy when I was growing up. I was terrified of having people's eyes on me, and I was terrified of being on stage. Later on in high school, I started challenging that by joining the school theatre for some time. Also, my love for music allowed me to self-teach myself how to play the keyboard, and surprisingly, that landed me up on the school band. Later on, I took up economic honors for my bachelor's degree for reasons I still do not understand. You see, that's the thing about my education. Even though I received it from one of the best schools in the city, it did very little to enlighten me about my true passions and ambitions in life. And all that changed in the first year of my university when I stumbled across ISEC and I ended up volunteering in Turkey with the School for Special Children at the age of 18. That experience opened a whole new chapter in my life. And I came back and I started working with ISEC in Chandigarh, and what I thought would just be a 2-year affair turned out to be an 8-year intense and enriching ISEC career, with my last role being on ISEC International as the head of marketing. Currently, I work with World Merit, which is another mission-led organization based out of the UK trying to mobilize the global youth to impact the global goals. It won't come across as surprising if I say that whatever I am today is actually a product of my informal education that did start a few years ago with ISEC, but not much a product of my formal education that I received in school or in my university. And that is where Mindvalley comes into the picture. Mindvalley is revolutionizing modern education, and being a victim of a redundant system myself, I truly understand how desperately the world needs that revolution, which is why I want to work with you on your mission of impacting 1 billion lives. And while doing so, I want to take my own personal transformation journey to the next level by immersing myself in your thriving environment. Like you say, learning never stops, which is why I'm here telling you that I want to write my next chapter with you, Mindvalley. Thank you.